Welcome back to the MBM. Cleveland Cavaliers versus Honey Badgers at Game On Center, coming up soon. Cleveland Cavaliers and Honey Badgers getting ready for tip-offs. The three commentators with you today is Mark Thomas, Thomas Laundrie, and Edwin Johnson.
I'm so excited for this matchup.
Yeah, the Cleveland Cavaliers hasn't even lost one single game against the Honey Badgers, so let's see.
Let's take a look at the starting lineups. Let's take a closer look at the Cleveland Cavaliers starting lineup. Avi has point guard Matthew Williams, shooting guard Andrew Hammond, Mark Lane, power forward David Hammond, small forward Jordan Johnson, center. And then for the Honey Badgers, we have Ed Mason, point guard, Tyron Schroeder, shooting guard, Django Dara, power forward, Jim Butler, small forward, and Christian Mosa at the center. And here at opening tip-off, and Honey Badgers win the jump ball. Now here's Ed Mason, drives right over Mark Lane. Mason with the first points for the Honey Badgers as Matthew Williams brings up the ball. Passes it to the wing for Andre Drummond, who misses the three-pointer. Rebound Honey Badgers to Jim Butler. Almost turns it over. Here's Ed Mason. Gets a screen. Spins. Hey! Another slam for Ed Mason.
Back-to-back dunks for Eddie Mason.
Now here's Matthew Williams. Cross for three. Misses. Rebound Ed Mason. Ed Mason going coast to coast. Passes it to Ella Owen. Back to Ed Mason. Ed Mason. Blocked. Ella Owen gets blocked. Here's Andre Hammond. Andre Hammond slams it in. Andre Hammond with his first points for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here's Ed Mason. Passes it back to Ed Mason. Ed Mason to Tyron Schroeder. Cross. Three ball. Misses. Rebound Mark Lane. Mark Lane passes it to the paint. And it's a mid-range by Matthew Williams. And here's Ed Mason. Passes it to Ella Owen. The slam. Here's Matthew Williams bringing up the ball. Passes it. Gets a screen by Mark Lane. Passes it to Mark Lane, mid-range. It's good. Mark Lane with his first points of the game. Here's Ed Mason. Here's Christian with the slam. Christian Mosa. Here's the Cavaliers bringing up the ball again. And it's good. Andre Hammond with 4 points. Here's Ed Mason. Spins. Cross. Spins again. And then it's slam by Ed Mason. Here's Matthew Williams bringing up the ball. Cross. Passes it to David Hammond. To Mark Lane in the paint. He misses the layup. Rebound Chris Mosa. Chris Mosa bringing up the ball. Spins. It's a turnover. Here's Matthew Williams with the slam. Matthew Williams. Timeout, Honey Badgers.
It's the thirstiest time of the year. Hey. Yeah. I have just one query.
Want a Sprite cranberry?
The answer is clear. It's the thirstiest time of the year. Sprite, let's go.
Okay, we're back from the commercial break, and Honey Badger has for the possession.
Here's Pearson bringing up the ball. Cross. Gets a screen by Jim Butler. He's gonna drive, and it's a lay-in by Luther Pearson. Now here's Matthew Williams with the ball. Gonna pass it to Andre Hammond. He misses the three. Rebound Dara. Dara gonna bring up the ball, passes it to Jim Butler, misses the layup. Could have potentially been an and one. Here's Jim Butler at the free throw line, misses the first. Jim Butler misses the second. And it's a rebound by David. As David passes it to Andre Hammond, misses the mid-range, it's tipped, rebounded ball.
Back-to-back misses.
His ball for three, it's good! Charles Ball with his first three-pointer of the night. And it's gonna be Cleveland Cavaliers ball. 43 seconds remaining in the first quarter. She gets a screen, spins, and it's good. Yvonne Paul with her first basket of the game. Here's Pearson bring up the ball. Passes it to Dara. Dara trying to make his way through the paint. Back to Dara. Dara gonna get in the post. He's being guarded by David. It's blocked by David.
Rejection.
And it's a pass to Mark Lane. Mark Lane in the post. Here's Walker. Gonna drive in with the slam. Here's Smith for three. It's good. 5.9 seconds remaining.
From downtown.
Here's Mark Lane. 2 seconds. 1 second. Paul for deep. Misses. After this ad break, we'll come back with the second quarter.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like.
When you crave the uncomfortable, try Spicy Pringles Scorchin'.
The defense is not back, Mom.
Hey, just get our energy going at the defensive end.
We're trying to rebound. I'm trying to protect the paint.
Let's do it defense.
No.
Stop the ball. Let's get into it.
Defense.
Let's go get some starts against a win.
The defense is not back.
Now we are back with you guys for the second quarter. Now here's Paul. Gets a screen. Paul gonna drive in. Spins. And it's a miss. Rebound Dara. Here's Pearson. Spins, lay, it's good. Puts the Honey Badgers up by 6 points. Here's David. Gets a screen. David gonna drive in, passes it out to three. Mark Lane misses. Rebound, Honey Badgers. Here's Pearson. And Dara with the layup, and it's good. Puts the Honey Badgers up by 8. Django Dara with his first points of the game. Here's Paul. Gets a screen. Here's Yvonne Paul with the slam. And we got a timeout. Timeout, Honey Badgers.
Introducing New Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Music to my ears.
You don't have ears.
Starry, hits different.
And we are back from the ad break. It's Honey Badgers ball, and they are up by 6 with 3 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Here's Jim Butler, gets a screen by Django Dara. Jim Butler passes it to Dara in the paint, and it's good. Surprising that there's no foul call there. But here's Matthew Williams, passes it to David Lane. David Lane in the post. It's blocked by Jim Butler. Here's Luther Pearson. Pearson cross, spin, three ball. It's good. Luther Pearson. Now here's Matthew Williams. Gets a screen by Mark Lane. Mark Lane gonna shoot the three. It misses. Rebound, Honey Badgers. Here's Ed Mason. Ed Mason steps back, passes to Ella Owen. Ella Owen tries lobbing it up, but it's stolen by Yvonne Paul. Yvonne Paul in the post. Matthew Williams for three. It's good. Cuts the lead down to just 8. Here's Ed Mason. Ed Mason spins. Gets a screen by Django Dara. Never mind, it's Ed Mason for 3, but rebound Jim Butler. Ed Mason in the post, he just throws it out. Ed Mason needs to start connecting with his teammates because Darrell was trying to set him a screen and he just didn't even go for it. But here's Matthew Williams. Passes it into the paint to Andre Hammond. But here's Mark Lane in the post. It's blocked. Here's Christian Mosa. Christian passes it to Ed Mason. Ed Mason for 3. It's good. And it's a double-digit lead for the Honey Badgers. But here's Andre Hammond. Spins, and slam! In by Andrew Hammond. He's got 6 tonight. Here's Ed Mason. Passes it to Jim Butler. He lays it in and misses, though. But here's Mark Lane. Andre Hammond gets a screen by Mark Lane. Andre Hammond! Another slam! Cuts the lead to 7. Here's Ed Mason. Passes it into the paint. Here's Tyron Schroeder. Gets a screen. 3 ball. He's fouled and has a chance to get a 4-point play. Oh my goodness, almost lost my voice right there, but he misses the free throw. Here's Mark Lane, Andre Hammond in the post. It's another slam. Andre Hammond with 10. 45 seconds in the second quarter. It's stolen by Mark Lane. Here's Andre Hammond. Is he going for another slam? Cross. Gets a screen by Mark Lane. Andre Hammond misses. Oh, it's rebounded by Ed Mason. It looks like they just messed up the shot clock, as there's no shot clock on right now. Okay, and it's back. Okay. 24 seconds left. It's a shot by Andre Hammond, and it's good. He's got 13. It's the first 3-pointer of the night. 15 seconds. Here's Ed Mason. Cross. Spin. Cross. To Tyron Schroeder for 3. It's good. 9.1 seconds left. Tyrone got 6. Here's David Lane. Gets a screen by Mark Lane. David. Layup. Misses. And it's rebounded by Christian Mosa. And we'll be back after these ad breaks.
Whopper, Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, Impossible or Bacon Whopper. I rule this day. MBK, have it your way.
TNT Halftime Show.
Welcome to the Halftime Show. I'm your commentator Josiah Rose, with Kyle Lowe, Flo Red, and Stephen Hampton Mann. So the Honey Badgers were having a good start in this first half.
Ed Mason was cooking.
Like he was unstoppable person, and he is a face for MBM.
Yeah, Ed Mason has been dominating in this first by doing a slam dunk. The Cavaliers players let him wide open every time and just get their easy buckets.
The Cleveland Cavaliers defense was awful on this first half, that the defenders were giving up on that play and give Ed Mason an easy basket.
What will happen next for the Cleveland Cavaliers defensively in the second half?
In the second half they need to be more aggressive and gotta get the shots up.
Like showing opportunity.
Maybe sometimes players had to communicate with Andrew Hammond.
Andrew Hammond is a needed person. Last year they went 0-10 for the last 5 games for the season.
It was so bad that their offense was very awful at this point.
Yeah, very bad. But anyways, that's a warp for the halftime show on TNT. Make sure to stay tuned.
Yep, stay tuned.
लाइफ चाहे जितनी भी फीकी पड़ जाए, कुछ लोग इसमें रंग भरना जानते हैं। देखना है तो देखो, इनकी कॉन्फिडेंस भरी बाथरूम सिंगिंग में मस्ती का वॉल्यूम हमेशा फुल पे और बेफिक्री हमेशा खुल के। अजीब लोग हैं।
And we are back with you for the third quarter. It is Cleveland Cavaliers ball. Here's Matthew Williams. Spins, 3 ball. Right off the bat, it's good. Matthew Williams has 10 points tonight. Here's Ed Mason. Ed Mason with the slam! Ed Mason has 13 points tonight. Now here's Matthew to, whoa, I'll take it. Here's Jordan Johnson with the mid-range. It's good. Now here's Ed Mason. Another slam! Ed Mason has been cooking today. He's got 15. Now here's Matthew Williams. A lob to Andre Hammond. He's got 15 points as well. Ed Mason for 3. It's good! Makes it a double-digit lead again. Now here's Matthew Williams to Andre Hammond. He's got 17 points. Now here's Ed Mason. The slam! And he makes a double-digit lead again. Now here's Mark Lane with the slam. And here's Ed Mason. Spins. Step back to Tyron Schroeder for 3. It's good. Everyone's hitting their shots right now. Here's Mark Lane to Matthew Williams to Jordan Johnson with the floater. Cuts the lead to 9. Now here's Ed Mason. Will he have an answer? Gets a screen by Christian Mosa to Jim Butler for 3. It's good. No one is missing right now. Now here's Matthew Williams. In the post, the lob to Mark Lane. He's got 6 points today. Now here's Ed Mason. The slam! It's just, no one's taking more than 10 seconds to shoot. Like already, oh, that's the first miss for both teams this third quarter. Now here's Tyron Schroeder. Gets a screen by Christian Mosa. Tyron Schroeder. 3 ball. It's good. Oh, it was a 2. He was on the line, but Tyron Schroeder has 11 points. Now here's Matthew Williams to Jordan Johnson with a slam! Timeout, Honey Badgers.
Taco Bell is making fans the stars of their big game ad, not celebrities.
Did someone photobomb us? Is that Doja Cat?
For the last time, no famous people. I want to be in this ad. Miss Cat? Come on. We've been through this. You gotta go. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. I'm not gonna say it again. Fine.
So if you took a photo at one of our drive-thru cams, you could be in our big game ad. Participants may be slightly famous, but not Doja Cat famous.
With golden locks. You know what? Maybe it was like a rugged, woodsy dude. Yeah. Too hard, too soft, too... This Goldilocks wanted something tastier.
Those look just right.
First, he drove the Ram 2500 Rebel to pick up some dinner. Ow! Tastes like chicken. Next, he took the Ram Charger deep into the woods to flex his artistic muscles. Then he fired up the Ram RHO for a little joyride.
What about the 3 bears?
This is my story.
But yeah, the bears were there. And they all lived happily ever after. Sort of.
I'm going to pull this from half court. Oh man.
As we can see, we had Ed Mason mic'd up there. He said that he airballed that half court, but he's been doing pretty good tonight. But here's Tyron Schroeder, step back to Christian Mosa, back to Tyron Schroeder, mid-range, misses, rebound Cleveland. Here's Matthew Williams, spins, cross. Spins, 3 ball. It's he misses. I thought that looked like it was going in. Now here's Honey Badgers. And a layup by Tyron Schroeder, and it's good. He's got 13 points today. Now here's Matthew Williams, passes it to David Hammond, and it's good. David Hammond got his first points tonight. Now here's Ball. Gets a screen by Christian Mosa. Ball for three. It's good. Ball from downtown. He's got 6. Now here's Matthew Williams to David Hammond. David Hammond for 3. Misses. Rebound. Smith. Now here's Charles Ball. Gets a screen by Christian Mosa. He's not using it. Now here's Ball. Another 3. It's good. Charles Ball. He's 3 for 3 from the 3-point line. 25 seconds remaining. Andre Hammond with the slam. Now here's Smith the ball to Christian. Screen by Christian Mosa. Now here's Ball. Another one. Oh my goodness. Charles Ball from downtown.
On fire right now.
Now here's Matthew Williams. He tried lobbing it, but they got the ball back. 2 seconds. 1 second. Oh, 1 second remaining. It's out of bounds on Cleveland Cavaliers. Now here's Smith from full court. Air ball. We will be right back with you shortly.
This burger looked at one slice of melted cheese and said, more cheese. It looked at pickles and said, also onions. It wanted to be more than hot. It wanted to be juicy. This is the Quarter Pounder with cheese.
Have you tried the Popeyes chicken sandwich made with our buttermilk crispy chicken and our delicious toasted brioche buns with spicy or classic mayo? If you haven't, try it today for just $3.99.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Ice cream and cake and cake. Ice cream and cake and cake. Ice cream and cake, do the ice cream and cake. Ice cream and cake, do the ice cream and cake. Ice cream and cake, do the ice cream and cake. Ice cream and cake, do the ice cream and cake.
With Baskin-Robbins cakes, fun starts at only $9.99.
And now we're back with you for the fourth quarter. Now here's Smith bringing up the ball. Passes it to Charles Ball. Gets a screen. Now here's Charles Ball, mid-range. It's good. Charles Ball got 14 points tonight. Now here's Rucker. Passes it to Williams, and it's good. Matthew Williams has 12 points today. Now here's Smith, being guarded by Rucker. Gets a screen. Now here's Smith, it's turned over. Now here's Sims to Matthew Williams with the slam. Now here's Smith. He's gonna have them clear the court. Here's Charles Ball for 3. Another one, it's good. Charles Ball from downtown. Now here's Rucker to Matthew Williams to David Lean. Now Matthew Williams in the post. He's backing down Charles Ball. Skyhook misses. Rebound Honey Badgers. Now here's Jensen. Jensen passes it to Ball. To Dara, turned over by Dara. 2 minutes and 55 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Now here's Rucker bringing up the ball. Rucker gonna pass his step back. Williams, it's good. Matthew Williams is 3 for 4 from the 3-point line. Now here's Smith, gets a screen by Dara. Smith layup, it's good. The White Smith with 5 points. Now here's Rucker. Rucker passes it and finishes Jordan Walker. Now here's Smith. Has them clear it. Now here's Tyron Schroeder, mid-range. It's good. He's got 15 points. Timeout, Cleveland. We will be right back with you shortly.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like.
And we are back with you with 2 minutes and 17 seconds remaining in this game. Now here's Rucker. It's 19 points they are down by. It doesn't look like they're making a comeback. In the lob to Mark Lane. Mark Lane got 8 points tonight. Now here's Jim Butler, gets a screen by Christian Mosa. Jim Butler passes it to Tyron Schroeder. Tyron Schroeder misses the three. Got a quick timeout. They said that there was a spill on the coach's bench for the Honey Badgers, but they just cleaned it up and we are all good to go, and it's blocked. Now here's Dara. Dara passes it to Smith and it's good. Dwight Smith has 7 points. Now here's Hall. Hall passes it to Butler. Butler for 3. Misses. Rebound Jensen. Jensen passes it to Dara. To Luther Pearson and it's good. Luther Pearson got 9 points today. Now here's Hall. Passes it to Butler. Butler another 3 and misses again. Rebound Pearson. Pearson passes it to Brian and it's good. She's got her first points tonight. And this game is wrapped up and over with. Now here's Mark Lane in the post. Mark Lane getting in the post again. Blocked by Dara. Dara fast break and he slows down. Now here's Brian. Dara in the post. And skyhook by Jengu Dara. Now here's Hall. Hall. Butler. David. He should just dribble it out, but he shoots the 3 and it's good. Never mind, that was a mid-range. Now here's Pearson. Gets a screen by Brian. Pearson. He should just hold it. But no, he goes for the skyhook and misses. Now here's Hall. And now this game is over. Honey Badgers win. Never mind, they're still shooting. Rebound Dara. They should just hold it right here. Now here's Pearson. He still shoots the logo shot, misses, and that's the ball game.
Alright, so Ed Mason, how do you feel about your 22 points tonight and the win?
I feel great about the win tonight and the 22 points, and I feel amazing about, but I couldn't care less about me than the rest of the team. Everyone contributed tonight. It was a great team win.
You guys gave up a couple points in the first quarter. It was pretty close. How do you think you guys can get better defensively?
I mean, the first quarter we really needed to pick up on a man. This team is not better than us, as Honey Badgers are like 67 points better than this Cleveland team.
Alright, one more question until you can leave, Ed Mason. How do you feel about Charles Ball having almost 20 points tonight? He was lighting it up from the three-point line. How do you feel about him tonight?
Charles Ball was great tonight, knocking down three-pointer after three-pointer after three-pointer. He did great. I like the way he played tonight.
Alright, you have a great night, Ed Mason. You played great today. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, bye.
And now we are going to check out the player of the game, Ed Mason. He had a great night today. He had 22 points, 2 3-pointers, 2 rebounds, and 5 assists. 22 points is his career high. And the Cleveland Cavaliers fall to the Honey Badgers 62-85. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time.
It's the thirstiest time of the year. Hey. Yeah. I have just one query.
Want a Sprite cranberry?
The answer is clear. It's the thirstiest time of the year. Sprite, let's go.
Top best plays of the game. Number 1.
Win the jump ball. Now here's Ed Mason drives right over Mark Lane.
Number 2.
Okay, and it's back. Okay. 24 seconds left. It's a shot by Andre Hammond and it's good.
Number 3.
Andre Hammond gets a screen by Mark Lane. Andre Hammond! Another slam!
And that will be it. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications too. See more video content of men's basketball Micah.